Alright everyone, welcome back to the Mobile Legends Cards Collection Finals. This is game 3 and we have Team Francis versus Team Eva. The current lineup that we have here is Ruby, Hanzo, Garotacha, Eudora versus Sylvana, Hilda, Guinevere, and Brody. So as we can see here, it's going to be a very intense match. So on the top lane we have Sylvana and Ruby. We also have Gatot, Katja, and Guinevere at the gold lane. In the jungle we have Brody and Hilda. So interesting lineup here. Hanzo already got his buff first. So we'll see. Okay. Brody will be able to get his blue buff in a few. So we have Hilda wearing the mask to support Brody so that at least Brody will get all of the XP. But Hanzo got level 2 faster because he's doing it alone compared to having a teammate accompany him. This is the new jungle mechanics wherein the jungle monsters will be tougher if there are more heroes surrounding it. So we have Brody easily farming away. So we now have in the middle lane Eudora trying to pitch in some damage to Hilda, but to no avail since Hilda is so bulky. Hilda can just easily regenerate while in the bush. Alright, so we have some signals here. Hilda just trying to maintain the lane. On the top lane we have some pressure put on by Rita Lee with Sylvana. Now we have Jella trying to go for a kill. Hanzo trying to deal some damage, retreats back as Hilda tries to poke around, tries to go back and gank him. We have Sylvana going for the Imperial Justice, getting the stun. Hanzo getting the first blood, but we have Quincy getting the comeback kill. That was a very intense first engagement by Team Francis and Eva. So that's a 1-1 in favor of Team Francis because the core is Hanzo was not eliminated during that fight. So now they are going for the turtle buff. Brody with at least 33% of his life remaining still stays there. So we have Sylvana, and they successfully got the turtle. Extra gold and EXP for the team. On the top lane we have Sylvana and Ruby. This is a very intense fight because both of them are really good at sustaining, very bulky, and they have good damage output as well. Here we have Hanzo steadily farming away, trying to hunt, meets up with Quincy or Hilda. So we have Brody getting some kills, gets the kill, Hilda lives to survive and tell the tale by running away, getting some buffs. But we have Ruby. Nice initiative here, roaming around. Try to back up. Sylvana trying to get some push. We have Brody right now in the enemy's jungle lane, getting some resources. Making sure that Hanzo will not have any resources once he comes back. And true. So there is no jungle creeps for Hanzo to get some gold for. Now the bottom lane we have Guinevere and Garotacha on a stalemate. Guinevere will jump. Will Guinevere jump? No, Guinevere just lets it pass because Garotacha is in the area as well. It will be very risky. Back in the middle lane we have Hilda and Brody. And gold from the gold field of the tower. Hanzo Brody is the one who got the kill. So it's a 1-to-1 exchange, but now we have got a trying to get that Hilda, but we have Guinevere trying to protect. So we have Brody going for the kill, getting back to Dora, but that was actually Guinevere. That's Nel Ferreira. That is some really good map awareness, because without map awareness they will not be able to get some kills and do some quick follow-up. That's really some good teamwork. So Gel is very aggressive here. Now they are going for the turtle. Hanzo, on the other hand, getting the blue buff. And so we have here Alme or Ruby trying to go to the turtle and do some damage, but to no avail. We have Brody. Now they are about to get back Eudora. Eudora goes down. So we have Hanzo all alone in the middle, surrounded by Guinevere, Brody, and Hilda. Jella goes in, goes for the kill, stuns, ultimates, and Brody still manages to kill using the tower. Alright, so that was pretty intense and very aggressive. I think Brody should have just waited for Hilda, because Hilda can sustain more damage. Okay, now in the middle we have Hilda versus Ruby. Hilda able to get that sustain using the bush, and it's her passive. So we have Eudora trying to stun, misses. Ruby, okay, we have Hilda trying to regenerate some of her health. On the top lane we have Imperial Justice, brought to you by Jason Mangalaysayo Sylvana. Ruby, now we have a Vengeance activated, getting some extra bulk. In terms of sustain, we have both of them in a very, very stale mate. So going back here, we have Hilda or Quincy staying all alone, trying to get ready for some gank. While Hanzo tries to get some kills here after getting the red buff. Will they be able? Yes, they will be able to get that to secure that kill from Brody. And we have Guinevere trying to evade, manages to jump away. That is a good evade, but we have Quincy going for Hanzo, but is all left all alone. Will Quincy be able to thrive? Quincy is now running for her dear life. And this really seems to show how bulky Hilda is, especially for his
attack the turtle!
Quincy's still not going home, because Quincy is very, very confident with her bulk. So we have Guinevere in the middle lane, up against Ruby. And Eudora. Eudora gets the stun. Ruby going for the stun as well. Manages to escape. That is so close. Very close for comfort. So we have now Hanzo trying to go for the long distance kill. Gets stunned both ways by Eudora. Eudora gets the kill. Now we have Hanzo being ganked by Quincy. That was very, very masterful. You get our core, you'll get yours. So Quincy now able to survive and get some bulk back health because of her passive. The turtle is now being initiated by Team Francis with Mel and Quincy, Guinevere and Hilda. So we have on the side trying to steal the turtle, I guess. Alme, we're trying just to distract them. While in the middle lane we have Eudora trying to push the middle tower, which is very crucial in the long run. We have now Ruby manages to survive the jump of Guinevere. Guinevere is not really hitting anybody with the jumps, but actually Guinevere is still getting the objective, so I guess that pans out. And that goes to show how skilled Team Eva is, because they know how to counter Guinevere even without countering the hero itself. So going back to the gold lane, we have Gato-Kacha and Sylvana. Very peaceful. Engagement here, I guess. Going back to the middle lane. Oh my. We do have here Hanzo going for the kill, going for Brody. Hilda getting the stun. Hilda manages to deflect the Shadow Clone back. We have April with Eudora down to at least 20%. Hilda is just showing and exerting pressure. We'll do a quick item check and stat check. So we have Gato-Kacha going for some easy support items. We have four more. In terms of standard, we have 3-5-1 for Hanzo. Very poor early game, I guess, but can't really help because of Hilda. But now it's they are trying to show how bulky Hilda is. and how they are good at defending because Hanzo still lives, even though Hilda tries to gank him. Going back, so we have a 4-4 for Brody. We have a very bulky Brody because we have the Beast Killer. We also have the Blade of Despair, so that really shows how much damage that could deal. We also have Sylvana with a very bulky build, even though Sylvana has a mage emblem on it. That pans out. Hanzo is now almost leading with a goal, but it actually goes to Gatotkaca. Brody easily getting those buffs slowly, which is also on the top lane. We have here and Ruby once again in the middle lane. We have a stun from Eudora. We have Quincy trying to get backs off, just getting some nice trip damage there. In the bottom lane, we have Gatotkaca and Sylvana still the same. Okay, going back to the middle lane, we have Brody getting the kill. Hanzo gets the kill on Hilda. We have a fire back on Brody, getting a double kill on Eudora and Hanzo at the same time, so they can easily push and get those creeps. And now they have the power to dominate and exert more pressure because they have more area to move around on. Alright. Gatotkaca getting the jump. But before doing so, we have a kill. Okay, Brody is now in the red. Gatotkaca secured the kill. Gatotkaca is showing that bulk. I think Brody should have just run away from that place because you can't really do much about Gatotkaca. Gatotkaca is so bulky and can just counter punch you. So we have Sylvana going for the Imperial Justice, getting some life back. We have a backup support from Hilda. Now Sylvana goes back. Hilda still stays. Nope. Her job is done, and now they are retreating back to their comfort zone. Alright, so going back here, we have a 3k gold lead in favor of Team Francis. This is going to be very, very close. In terms of hero kills, we have an 8-9, so it's a very tight match in terms of scoring. Okay, it's now the calm before the storm. We do a quick item shop, so we have Hilda getting her core items already, so that is nice. Guinevere already has a very good item, Holy Crystal, and Concentrated Energy. So in terms of core items, they already got what they need. So for Team Eva, Cactus Cody and Junior have a sword, very good items. And Ruby, I think, is about to get her Blade of Despair along with Haskell, so that is a rather endless battle, not Blade of Despair, I'm sorry. And that is good. So we have April, very bulky with the Clock of Destiny. And a very good item, the Lightning Expansion. Going on the top lane, we have Ruby going for Sylvana along with Gatotkaca, but they're just backing off. Because in the middle lane, we have Brody and Quincy, Hilda trying to deal some damage. Okay, we have now a stun from Eudora, almost getting that kill on Brody. But Brody lives with a barely surviving. I think that's just one more hit from any hero. I think Hilda overstayed a bit and got punished for it, but if Hilda didn't overstay, Brody will not be able to run away and get that comfort zone. But I guess that was a bit too much. So we have Ome. Ome is now a beast with that Ruby, getting that sustain a lot of damage. So Guinevere in the middle, getting the jump, but was not able to do successfully get a combo in. The bottom lane is now being pushed down to their third tower. So in terms of push and area of control, I think Team Francis has the lead. I think things will be heating up soon. Alright, so Imperial Justice going for Ruby, getting that stun, now going for that shield, but there is no backup. Brody goes down because of Hilda, because of Eudora, Hanzo, and Gatotkaca. Sylvana also goes down because of Ruby. So sad that we missed that part, because I think that is an epic fight. So we now have Hilda all alone in the middle lane. Will Hilda be able to distract them long enough for the others to survive, or rather to respawn? So we have Hanzo getting that blue buff, stealing back what he got before. What was stolen. Okay, Hilda almost goes down. Eudora gets the kill. So now this is going to be very interesting because Guinevere is not going back. With only one creep, I think Guinevere is going to go for this. Yes, Guinevere is going for it. We have Brody in the middle. Gets stunned. All the crowd control. It's Brody versus the world. Brody almost survives. And Imperial Justice gets nothing, actually. Imperial Justice was not able to get any crowd control. But it's Sylvana versus the world now. Okay, going in back to the bottom lane, we have Guinevere versus the base. Okay, so just a few hits. That the base is down to 50% or 40%, but the creeps is too far away. The wave is so far away. Okay, Sylvana was able to hold on against the world. Now Quincy is back. Will Quincy be able to defend? Guinevere is still not backing off. Gacha goes back, so at least it's a 2v1 situation for Hilda on the middle lane. And this is going to be very interesting because we now have a hole on each base. One on the bottom lane, one on the middle lane for Team Eva and Francis respectively. So this is going to be really interesting for me because in terms of the location of that hole, I think Team Francis has the advantage, or rather, because they still have the top and bottom lane towers, so they can easily gank from top and bottom if Team Eva proceeds without any caution. But as for Team Eva, since the bottom lane is open, one could easily do a quick segue and get the top lane. Right, so both teams are now trying to set up their locations for the Lord. Hanzo going for the kill. Got a Gacha with a good jump. Getting that taunt. Okay, Guinevere going for the jump. But because the Lord was there, there's an extra damage. And now that was not really a good set because I think it was Hilda who accidentally provoked the Lord. Okay, so again, I think this is the round 2 of Sylvana versus the world. All the crowd controls, all the damages being stoked by Sylvana, but it was just too much punishment. And now the game ends with Team Francis winning the whole Mobile Legends tournament. Alright, that was really a good match. I mean, that was really intense. And I would like to congratulate both teams for doing so well because, I mean, look at that. Just look at that. It's a best of 3 matches. They were able to maintain all of it. But I think both teams were really prepared for this. They really did their research. They really practiced so well. I mean, everybody did a great job. And I think everybody got to know each other a lot better, which is the main point of this activity. So, congratulations to everyone. And congratulations to our MVP. We'll proclaim the MVP on the culminating activity. So thank you for staying with us. Good game, well played for both teams, and see you all next time. See you out.